Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas 2023 part 2. I realised by the time part 1 had reached half an hour in length, there was no way I was going to be able to do one vlog for the whole of the run up to Christmas. So I'm probably going to do a part 2, which will be the next 8 days, and then a part 3, which will be the final 8 days. So don't know if you can hear it. There is something very noisy going on somewhere. I don't know where, and I don't know what's happening, but I guess I'm not going to be filming anything until it stops. But at least I've got the intro done. So it seems like whatever was going on earlier today has stopped. So I'm taking the opportunity to do today's bit of festive filming. So I thought, oh, I can barely lift this, I would show you everything that I've got for the reverse advent calendar, and it also gives me a chance to just make sure I have actually got 24 things. So I'm just going to reach in and see what I grab out. So the first thing I've got is biscuit spread. I got this from Lidl. Now, there may be some people who will judge me for getting cheaper options, but I'm feeling the pinch just as much as anybody. And I don't make money from YouTube, even though I've got enough subscribers and my videos can be monetized. You have to reach a certain threshold, and I'm nowhere near that. So can I really afford to do this? Probably not, but I'm still doing it because I want to. You know, I'm lucky enough that I get to eat every day, and there are people who are really struggling. Anyway, that's the preaching over. So I got that. I got some muesli bars. I went for cranberry flavour because it's a Christmas kind of flavour, but I didn't want to get just Christmas products because I think a lot of people will be getting festive products. Gluten-free cashew and blueberry bars. I always like to include some free from items because I mention her a lot on my channel. Gababetic is another YouTuber who is type 1 diabetic and has celiac disease. So she can't eat gluten. It will make her incredibly ill. And there are going to be people out there with celiac disease who need to use food banks. So I like to include some stuff so there are options for them. I went for some toothpaste because the food banks publish lists of things that they need, and quite often toiletries are on those lists, so I thought I'll get some of those as well. I've also got this Driving Gnome for Christmas hand wash, which is cotton candy and winter berries scented. I have no idea what that smells like. I'm not going to open it to find out because I don't want to risk, you know, breaking any seal on it or making it useless. So I've also got Dachshund Through the Snow shower gel, which is cinnamon, sugar and clove. And I got a pack of 3 toothbrushes. Almond butter, again, for people who may be vegan or, you know, have certain dietary requirements. And peanut butter for those people who actually like this stuff. I don't get the appeal. I also got 2 body sprays in different scents because I thought it's something nice to include, especially at Christmas. I've got these mini cheddars with smoked paprika. Now, I actually ordered these originally to use in a video, and then I realised they had paprika in and thought I might not like them. So rather than risk wasting them, I thought I'll donate them, and then somebody who will definitely like them can enjoy them. Coffee, something I can't live without. And then there is this coffee. which you can have hot or cold. I've got some free from cookies, some Brussels sprouts, because everyone needs Brussels sprouts at Christmas. These are the free from mince pies I got from Morrison's. You'll have seen those if you watched Vlogmas part 1. I got some jam sandwich cream biscuits because they're one of my favourites. I got some milk chocolate digestives because apparently this is the UK's favourite biscuit. I got some long life soy milk because, again, some people are lactose intolerant, so I thought I'll get some soy milk. I've got some free from Honey Loops cereal, which I really, really hope will be nice. I got some Easy Cook long grain rice. A bag of porridge oats. And finally some free from pasta. So I need to just count and make sure that I've got 24 items. I'm then going to bag them up. I'm going to make sure that I put the free from items in a separate bag to everything else. I did that last year and I just think it maybe makes it a bit easier for the people at the food bank. Honestly, I don't know. I would like to volunteer at one at some point, and then I guess I'll get to find out. So I'm not going to show you me counting these and bagging them up, but that is what I have got for this year's reverse advent calendar. So that is going to be it, I think, for today. So I will see you tomorrow when hopefully I will actually be dropping this off for the food bank. 7:55 a.m. on Sunday, the 10th of December, and it's still dark, but I've got my stuff bagged up for the food bank. So I'm gonna get in the car, drive to Sainsbury's and drop it off, and also pick up some shopping for myself that I need. Probably won't film that because it's not Christmas stuff, it's literally just me food shopping. Much warmer than the last time I was out. You can see the sun is beginning to rise. The sky was actually gorgeous and sort of that lovely pinky red as I was driving, but of course couldn't film it. Maybe another day. After dropping off my bags at the donation point, I thought I would have a quick look at the Christmas plants that they had. A friend suggested I maybe get a small Christmas tree since I'm not putting up my big one, but they really didn't have anything. The ones they had that were larger were a bit too large for me, so didn't find anything. I mean, for £1 I could get a Christmas pineapple. Another good thing about coming early, the petrol station is pretty much deserted, so gonna take the opportunity to fuel up my car. And something else super festive I'm gonna do is put some air in my tyres using this very ancient device that my now dead grandmother gave my dad. Thankfully he's not dead. I'm in my comfy clothes because it's a Sunday and I'm not wearing any makeup because it's the evening and I am in wind down mode. However, somebody did purchase this tabby cat that I crocheted, so I'm filming myself packaging it up because it's kind of festive. It's probably for a Christmas present, so hopefully the recipient will be pleased with it. I've muted the audio on this because at the time I was doing this, I was watching the Crime Weekly podcast on YouTube, and let's just say it's not a very festive topic, and if I play festive music I get a copyright claim. I could sing. I mean, do you want me to sing? You're not going to want me to sing. I sang in the last Vlogmas video. I'm not going to put you through that again. So yeah, I'm just going to talk at you basically. So once this is all wrapped, I will print the address off and get that ready for posting. And then I will have some more of that delicious Baileys and, yeah, chill out until it's time to go to bed. Monday, the 11th of December, and the sun is shining, but it's still pretty cold. However, not as cold as it has been, and I am not going to complain about this weather. So, my parents came over for lunch, which is something we do a few times a week, and we also went out to some shops, so I will insert footage filmed at those shops here. Are they any more reasonably priced than Lidl? $5.99? No. £10. I do, however, have these, but I don't think it's really what I'm after. Back at Kingsgate Retail Park. Oh, well, the Percy Pig tree is kind of cute, but a bit too childish even for me, and £12 too much. The fun part of the store. B&M at Christmas is always an experience. So for those of you who do not live in the UK or near a B&M store, here is just a little snapshot. So this evening I have a Dungeons and Dragons Christmas one-shot. I am playing a very elderly halfling Twilight cleric called Candy Cane. When I say elderly, think of her, if she was human, she'd probably be in her 70s. So she's not old that she's potentially going to drop dead straight away, but she's old. Just because I think it would be fun, and not all adventuring characters have to be young and beautiful and stuff like that. So yeah, her weapon of choice is a knitting needle. I'm not going to say much more about that. I will put an image of the AI picture I generated of her on the screen so you can see what she looks like. That's all I'm going to say about that, except I'm looking forward to it. So other than that, I have picked up a few more Irish cream liqueurs, so I will be doing some taste tests on them and letting you know what I think. I probably should do some more festive stuff, but to be honest, I want to sit in the sun and crochet. So that's what I'm gonna do. You see, this is why I can't do like a video a day Vlogmas, because I don't do a lot of Christmassy things. I think if I was not single, it would be different, possibly. I don't know, but there we go. So if I do anything more festive, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll see you tomorrow. And if/when I do my next taste test on either the hot chocolate that I mentioned and have not yet tried, or one of the liqueurs, then I'll let you know about that as well. Guys, it is Tuesday the 12th of December today, and it has been raining torrentially all day, so I have not left my flat. Had hoped to do a bit of pole practice, however, I have injured myself. It's nothing major, like when I strained a muscle, but yeah, I need to give it a rest. So I'm going to do some gift wrapping. Now, I'm not going to wrap all the presents that I'm giving because some of them are going to people who may well watch this video before they open their presents. So I don't want to spoil it for them. I do want to answer a question because I don't think I've done one this Vlogmas video yet. So this one comes from Dianara, and I think it is an excellent question. She has asked, if you could swap lives with someone for a day, who would it be? And my answer is Jeff Bezos, because I would spend that entire 24 hours giving away most of his money to people and causes who need it. Don't get me wrong, I would not leave the guy destitute. He would definitely still have enough money to live comfortably, but there's just such a disparity between those who have money and those who don't, not just individual people, but countries. And if you've got so much money that, you know, you can afford like 25 Ferraris, private jets, £50,000 truffles that you're going to eat, and 2 days later you won't remember what it tastes like, then you've probably got too much money. That is my preachy bit done. I'm not going to show you my gift wrapping, and this is a bit of, I'm not even sure what the word is. I'll show you what I have. Super hard to get an angle where I can get me and the stuff in. And yes, there is washing on the radiator behind me. I'm just a normal person. I do laundry like most other people. So I have here a box, which is really heavy, and it's full of Christmas gift bags and boxes. Some of them are ones that have been given to me and I have saved to reuse, and some are ones I've just got because they're pretty. This box contains ribbons, bows, odds and ends of wrapping paper, gift tags, various other bits for gift wrapping. Also got boxes of Christmas cards that I got in sales. I really love these Art Deco cards. Haven't done any Christmas cards this year. I want to, but I also need to get some stamps, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get stamps in time to send them out so they'll arrive before Christmas. When it comes to Christmas wrapping paper, I do have a colour scheme. However, because my tree, which is pink and gold, is not up, I'm just using odds and ends of wrapping paper that I've just got. I have way more than this, and I also have kids wrapping paper, but the presents for the kids were wrapped and taken down to where they live by my parents at the end of November, so I've done all that anyway. So I'm just going to wrap, as I say, a few of the gifts. I'm currently watching Critical Role on YouTube. You may not see much of my face in this, guys, but to be honest, that's probably a good thing.
Super hard. It was so hard not to react in the slightest. Like NPR quiet. Maybe National Public Radio. That was, by the way, still coming. The bad news is I want to keep things secret. And then more than blows out the chamber. Or as you stand there.
This is another Christmas candle from Asda, which I'm going to be giving to my mum. It's got much more citrusy scents, which are the kind of things she likes. It's not her only present. I will give her more than just a candle. So while I'm doing some gift wrapping, I thought I would answer some questions. This is another one from Dianara, just because she asked some really, really good questions. Is, if you could change your name or had a different name, what would it have been? my parents were originally going to call me Suzanne, but then in the news there was some noble woman called Lady Caroline, and they really liked the name Caroline. So I think they thought it was a good name because, you know, daughter gonna grow up, be a lovely young lady, and yeah, this is what they ended up with. But would I have been happier to be called Suzanne? I'll be honest, I don't really think so. I mean, I don't hate my name, I don't love my name, but it's the name I've been given, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. So I got loads of these Scotty dog gift bags from Home Bargains last year because I just think they're so cute. Me and my family all love dogs, so. Right, that is a present I've wrapped. I'm putting it on the table so I don't get confused. Where have I put my scissors? Honestly, found them. Editing this is going to be so much fun, guys. Snip that off. So cute, just so cute. So, got the wrapping paper. Where the hell have I put the candle? Oh, it's right behind me. Trying to get an angle in landscape where I can get my face in and what I'm doing in is proving to be pretty difficult. I suppose I could pull this other box over and kind of use it like a table to wrap stuff on. I don't know. So another question from Dianara is, what's your dream gift for Christmas? I'm not sure that you could call this a gift. So I'm gonna say what it is that I really want for Christmas. And to be honest, my birthday. But I'm not gonna get it. And that is quite simply a boyfriend. Because I am so sick of being on my own. And what I want more than anything is to be a wife and a mother. And I would love to still be doing YouTube and my crochet and my pole, but also be taking care of my husband and kids. And I know there'll be a lot of people who might judge me negatively for that, but everyone's different. But sadly, I'm at the age where the chances of me having kids is just out the window, really, and I can't meet men. And I don't know what it is. So that is not the best fit, but you can't see what's in it, so. And I don't want to put it in like the bigger bag because it's too big, really. And I'm going to be using that for my dad's gifts. So, well, that is one of my mum's gifts wrapped. I am a big fan of the gift bag because it does make life so much easier. So, my mum's other gift from Stripe and Stir, which I really, really hope she'll like. They do pyjamas and they do underwear and stuff. This is a pyjama top. Love my mum. Not sure I would buy her underwear. This paper handily has grid lines on it, which don't help me to cut it any straighter whatsoever. Next gift up, I've got my dad a power bank. That is the same as the one that I have myself, because when we were on holiday, there were a couple of times he'd forgotten to charge his phone, so he then couldn't take any photos or videos. So I thought, I'll get him this, and then he won't have that problem as long as he remembers to take it and charge it, which, yeah, always the issue, I suppose. And I'm also going to give him some of this fudge from my Asda video because he loves fudge, and this is just the best fudge ever. It's so delicious. Without a doubt, what or who makes you laugh or super happy? Again, it's a tricky question to answer because there has been someone I met that I hope things might work out with, and they haven't. So that person would have been the answer, but obviously they're not. So I think I would have to say dogs, particularly my favourite breed, which is a Cocker Spaniel. But I just think when you see a dog playing or running free in a field, it's just pure joy and pure happiness, and I cannot help but smile when I see that. Now that the ordeal of present wrapping is over, I thought I would try my next Irish cream liqueur, and this is the blonde chocolate one from Asda. Now, I've only got a tiny measure in a clear glass so you can actually see the colour of it. It smells like blonde chocolate. Yeah, it smells absolutely incredible, and I'm really excited, so I'm just gonna have a taste. Guys, that's amazing. That is amazing. It's rich, it's creamy, it's got that blonde chocolate flavour. It's unmistakable. You wouldn't think it was caramel or anything like that. You can immediately tell what it is. I wish I could remember how much that cost. It was less than £10. So cheaper than actual Baileys. Gonna have to have bigger measures than this if I'm gonna get through it. I might end up having to share some of them out, which I don't really want to do because I really like them, but I need to be sensible. Drink alcohol responsibly, people. But yeah, if you like Irish cream, the Asda Golden Blonde one is definitely a good one to go. However, I might find a better one. But for now, yeah, this is it. See you tomorrow, guys. Welcome to Wednesday, the 13th of December. As you can see, it is dry. Hooray! But the only festive thing I have done today is post a Christmas present to a friend because I'm aware that this vlog is already getting very long. I did plan to go and buy those flowers from Lidl, but common sense prevailed and I did not. Welcome to Thursday, the 14th of December. Let's go and do some festive shopping, shall we? Well, there's one light on. This is a little craft market, but they were still getting set up, so I couldn't really film that much. First stop to get a card for my parents, one for my brother and his family, and of course stamps. From there, heading into Primark or Primark if you're from Scotland, because I need more tights. You'll be pleased to know I didn't buy this outfit. And the final stop on this shopping trip, which has been oh so festive and exciting, is good old Lidl. So you can see the flowers are currently chilling in the sink in a jug of water, but I'm not going to leave them there. I'm going to demonstrate my amazing flower arranging skills. This is the vase I will be using. It is a present that I got as a flat warming gift from an aunt who is now dead. God, I'm so cheerful, aren't I? I keep talking about dead relatives, but she loved Christmas and it's just a really unusual vase. She also gave it the name Winker, which my cousin and I found hilarious, and she was highly embarrassed at having done. So this is Winker, and Winker is about to be filled with water, plant food and flowers. The issue with this vase is that because of the mouth, you have to watch how much you fill it, especially when you then put in the flowers and you get the water displacement, because the vase has been known to start drooling and water pouring out the mouth, not something I want. I don't know if any of you are anything like me, but I have pairs of scissors for everything. So these are my scissors for flowers and DIY type stuff. These are my kitchen scissors that only get used for food related stuff. You'll have seen my gift wrapping scissors, and I also have different types of scissors for various sewing projects. So these were only $3.99 and it's the winter flurry bouquet. So I didn't spot these the last time I was in. And then the fun part is trimming the flower stems, because inevitably bits always go flying across the kitchen. These held together with anything. They have some elastic, so I'll just snip that. Massive pine cone. Bit too massive, I think. That is not, I don't want to put it too short. Maybe put that near the front. The other thing about this is that stuff can get stuck in the nose and it ends up sticking through. See what I mean? It doesn't go all the way through. So yeah, we'll start with the pine cone. I think that's probably the right height for now, but we'll see. And we have a couple of red carnations. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, by the way. I cut them diagonally and I tear off any leaves that are going to be under the water. That's just what my mum, who also did not go to finishing school, told me to do. So that's what I do. So any florists watching or experts, feel free to correct my technique and to shout at me for being horrific. Well, that is really short. Okay, it's gonna have to go there, I think. I don't know. I might not use everything in the bouquet. There's a lot of leaves actually that are falling off this. It's not the greatest, but I suppose it was cheap. I would like the pine cone to be in the centre. There's only one of those red ones, so we'll put that at the back. I do try to make it like a kind of arrangement where, you know, there is a bit of a colour balance, but not always possible. So I guess we'll put the yellow ones at the back. Not sure how long these are going to last, guys. They are not the best condition I've ever seen. I'll go in there. I guess it looks all right. I'll show you it properly in a second. Ta-da! Definitely not going to win any prizes, but you know what? I don't care. It's kind of festive, it's colourful, they look pretty, they smell nice. I'm hoping they will at least make it until the end of this vlog, but they may well not be here by Vlogmas part 3. I'm going to put them on my hall table because that is the only place in my flat that any cut flowers survive for any decent length of time. I think everywhere else is just too warm. Here we are on Friday the 15th of December, and I need to get some Christmas cards written because the last posting date for second class post is Monday the 18th. So I really need to get that done. I know a lot of people these days don't send Christmas cards, and I can understand why, because I mean, stamps these days mostly cost more than the actual cards themselves, but I just think it's really nice to receive something through your door that isn't a flyer for a takeaway, a bill, you know, a magazine you never signed up for, but the person who lived here 3 owners ago signed up for, and it still gets delivered to your address. So maybe that last one is just me, but yeah, so I'm going to get on with writing some cards. Might post them today, might not. A lot of it depends on how quickly I get them done and how the weather stays. It's not raining, but it's drizzly and cold and just yuck. So normally I would watch YouTube when I'm writing Christmas cards or listen to music, something like that, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. I'm not going to film me doing a lot of card writing because, yeah, watching me writing Christmas cards, it's probably not going to be that interesting. But I'm going to make you do it anyway, but not for long, I promise. The hugely overpriced stamps. The address book, I mean, how many of you actually own one of these days? I feel quite old having one of these, but then I am quite old, but not as old as I'm going to be in 2 days. But I don't want to think about that. That is for Vlogmas number 3. And then in here is where I keep most of my Christmas cards. I take most of them out of the boxes, she says, as she just takes out boxes of cards. Just so they're easier to store. You can see, again, loads of the Art Deco ones that I love so much. I think it's just because they're sparkly and elegantly dressed. And a fancy sort of coppery rose gold pen to write them with. Scotty dog ones. I'll send some of these ones first because they are so cute in my opinion. I know some people put Christmas letters in with cards. I've never been one of those people. I mean, to be fair, if people want to know what's going on in my life, they can always look me up on YouTube. I don't really think I have that much going on in my life that people would be all that interested to know. I guess you guys would be a better judge of that than me, since you get to watch most of it all. And one of our lovely new green barcoded stamps, still with the Queen on. Card number 1, all good to go. Don't worry, I'm probably only going to do 1 or 2 more. I know that this vlog is probably way too long as it is. I promise Vlogmas 3 I will try to keep as short as I can. However, the first day of Vlogmas 3 will be my birthday, so that might take up quite a bit of it. I know my birthday isn't Christmas, so technically I maybe shouldn't include it, but I probably will, because otherwise I won't really have anything to do on the 17th except say, hi, it's the 17th of December, welcome to Vlogmas 3. I honestly have no idea how many of these people, if any, will actually send Christmas cards back to me, but I don't send cards to get them. As I said, I do it because I think it's a nice thing to do, and it's only once a year. When I was a kid, I used to have so many pen pals, and I loved getting letters in the post. It was just so exciting. And then you reach adulthood and most of the letters are asking you for money, and it gets a whole lot less exciting. So I've done 2. I am going to do quite a few more, but I'm not going to make you watch it. So for now, I'll say goodbye, but I should be back later tonight because I have some alcohol to try, guys. So I'm pretty sure that it is raining slightly, but it's only a short dash to the post box, as you saw when I posted a Christmas present. So I'm just going to go and get the cards sent, and they should be picked up tomorrow. And then I can just settle in for the rest of the day, get on with some crochet. Currently working on yet another scarf, so I'll be doing that and chilling with some TV. Hopefully I don't look like a drowned rat when I get back. And so, as promised, we will finish the day with some of the Ballycastle Blonde Chocolate Irish Cream from Aldi. I've got a decent measure in a clear glass so you can see it. It's a lighter colour than the Asda one was. It's much more the colour of normal Baileys for... I'm just going to compare everything to the branded Baileys because that's the one that everyone knows. It doesn't have the strong blonde chocolate smell that Asda had. However, the proof is in the taste. It's really creamy. The blonde chocolate flavour is there. I'd say it doesn't have as much depth and richness as the Asda one, but it is delicious, and I know that is £6.99. And I double checked, the Asda one was £8. So they're both really, really good. I think if I had to pick a preference, I probably couldn't. The Aldi one, I could probably drink like milkshake. The Asda one, I definitely could not. The alcohol content is less. Aldi's only 12%. Asda, I think, was 17. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I'm currently watching on STV Platform 7, which is a kind of a supernatural thriller, I think. So that's what I'm going to do with my evening. And I'll see you tomorrow for the final day of Vlogmas Part 2. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday the 16th of December and we are currently in my bathroom. If you're wondering what the hell I'm wearing, this is my hair dye dressing gown. So I'm fully dressed underneath it, and I just wear it over the top when I'm colouring the ends of my hair to stop hair dye getting everywhere. So I have actually showered, washed my hair and all of that, because I'm going to dye the ends again, and you have to apply the dye to dry hair. And the really, really great thing for me is that because my hair is so long and I'm only dyeing the ends, rather than washing the dye out in the shower, I can actually do it under the cold tap in the sink, which is great. Because cold water helps the dye to bind better, whereas warm water will wash it out faster. So the colour that I'm actually going to be using is Cerise by Directions. I've used this one a lot. I've also got, and haven't yet tried, Carnation Pink. But there's a dress I'm going to be wearing later that is this sort of colour. So when I dye the ends of my hair, because it's not like a proper dye job, I don't do the brush and all of that stuff, I literally put a glove on my hand, dye on the glove, spread it on my hair and leave it for 30 minutes. But once I start doing that, I can't stop filming. So I guess I'm going to stick you guys on time lapse, because it doesn't take me very long to do, but it's still, this video is long enough as it is. The ends of my hair have previously been bleached. This colour would not show up on my natural. I realise I haven't actually done anything festive. This is my hair now that it's been dyed and straightened. And I don't know if I am going to do anything Christmassy in this video, because it's kind of all about just getting through today and surviving my birthday tomorrow And once that's over, hopefully my mood will lift. I don't like my birthday because it just, for me, it marks another year of failure because single, no boyfriend, no husband, no children, and it just gets me down. So I suppose this is about as festive as I'm going to be getting today, but I was tempted to wear this dress tomorrow just because it's my birthday. Not all day, because I'm going to be sitting around the house most of the day, but I'm actually going to be DMing, which means running a game of Dungeons and Dragons online in the evening, and part of me thought it might be nice just to wear it for that, but it probably is a little bit too fancy. But I'll probably take a photo of myself in it and put it on Instagram, maybe try on a few of my other gorgeous dresses that I never ever get to wear, because got nobody to take me out on a date. But you know what, guys? It is what it is. So I'm going to round up this vlog here. You will be absolutely thrilled to know I'll start filming Vlogmas Part 3 tomorrow with my birthday, and then we'll be back to Christmas content until the 24th. But for now, if you've got this far, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Merry Christmas and bye.